If your child struggles with chronic neurological challenges like autism, ADHD, or sensory processing disorder, anxiety and seizures and OCD or PANS and PANDAS, then it's likely these four things are true for you, mom and dad. You've likely exhausted all support from the traditional pediatrician, the medical system, the specialists, finding little to no answers or help in finding the root cause. You've likely been up late at night countless times searching and scrolling through websites and Facebook mom groups and Instagram accounts searching for the root cause and drug-free help for your kid. You've also likely gone to every diet change, every detox, every probiotic, every supplement and integrative therapy that's out there, and yet perhaps your child still struggles. It's also not just the diagnosis that you're looking for help with, it's the everyday struggles. Now, if that sounds like you, then it's likely that your child and your whole family are stuck in what we call the perfect storm, which is the sequence of traumatic, toxic, and life altering events that a child goes through early in life, as far back as pregnancy, labor, delivery, and early childhood, that leaves the nervous system stuck in a perpetual state of fight or flight overdrive and then throws them off track developmentally. So no matter what you try, they seem to just stay stuck and struggle every single day. You see some improvements with a diet change, with a detox, a movement-based therapy like PT, OT, or speech, but nothing seems to last, and nothing seems to get the job all the way done. Now, it's estimated 20% of kids in the US have special health care needs, and over 40% of school-age kids have a chronic health condition. And research shows that the rates of conditions like ADHD, autism have been steadily increasing. Now, these alarming trends have left many parents searching for answers and solutions beyond traditional medical approaches. You see, parents don't often understand how their child's early childhood health issues like colic and constipation and eczema and ear infections and so forth are all linked together, and that kids don't really grow out of them. Instead, they grow into things like sensory challenges, autism, ADHD, asthma, and allergies. Now, these conditions, they follow a predictable pattern that we like to refer to as the perfect storm. Now, while medicine has a different specialist for every single issue, right? Neurologist for neurological issues, GI, endocrinologist, immunologist, they're all connected together via one system. Now, one of the single most overlooked triggers of things like sensory and spectrum disorders in kids is a high stress, high intervention, medicalized pregnancy and prenatal period. Now, this early exposure to stress shifts mom's nervous system into a sustained fight or flight sympathetic stress response. And all of those stress hormones are then shared with the developing baby's nervous system. Because the umbilical cord doesn't just bring nutrients and oxygen to the baby, it also serves as the electrical power cord that connects mom's nervous system to baby's nervous system. And you see, when an infant gets stuck in the birth canal and they use interventions such as forceps, vacuums, inductions, and C-sections, it ends up putting immense pressure on baby's head, neck, and delicate brainstem area as they yank, twist, and pull on him. Now, this creates significant tension, creates misalignment and alterations in neuromuscular function for that brand new infant. Now, this is something known as subluxation. Now, when that tension and neurological dysfunction exists, especially within the brainstem and upper neck and other areas of the entire neurospinal system, it immediately shifts the nervous system into a sustained fight or flight sympathetic response. And in turn, it shuts down or suppresses the function of what's called the vagus nerve and the parasympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of resting, sleeping, soothing, latching and swallowing and eating and digestion, their respiration, their breathing, secreting mucus, and their immune function. So all of that adds up to a stressed out, colicky, fussy, sick infant and toddler that then gets antibiotics and medications. Because once a child's nervous system is stressed and out of balance, they immediately begin to struggle with the things like we just talked about, right? Their immune system and the digestive system are really challenged and they start to get sick. The pediatrician often prescribes antibiotics and other medications that then further destroy that gut brain connection in the microbiome, throwing the child even more off track. Now, eventually, it can all cascade into autism and allergies and asthma and ADHD and anxiety, because while each condition gets diagnosed and medicated separately, they originate from stress and dysfunction within the nervous system. And this is what's called dysautonomia. So dysautonomia occurs when the entire autonomic nervous system is out of balance, is dysregulated, and dysfunctional. So this is how chiropractic works to restore the neurological function. Because the doctors out there who know about this deep, foundational, true neurological root cause of chronic illness in our kiddos are neurologically focused pediatric chiropractors. Now, this is a unique specialty within chiropractic where we're trained and experienced in finding the stress and subluxation, that neurological dysfunction, and addressing the dysautonomia and vagus nerve damage using the incredible piece of technology called the insight scans. Because once we have these tests done for your child, we can find exactly where that stress and neurological challenges are, and then build a fully customized and personalized plan of care instead of adjusting protocols to help their nervous system better regulate, restore function, and get back on track developmentally. Now, each neurologically focused adjustment is designed to release that stuck stress from that sympathetic fight or flight nervous system. It's supposed to activate and stimulate the vagus nerve and that parasympathetic rest, digest, and regulate side of the nervous system, and then bring the nervous system as a whole back into better balance and better brain and body communication. So if your child's struggling with chronic health issues and you feel that this describes your child's story, know that there is hope, because by addressing the root causes of nervous system dysfunction, neurologically focused pediatric chiropractic care can actually help your child. Now, we understand the frustration and the heartache that comes from watching your child suffer. That's why we're dedicated to providing compassionate and cutting edge care that gets to the heart of the matter. Now, our team of highly trained pediatric chiropractors will work with you, alongside of you, to create a personalized care plan that supports your child's unique needs. So don't wait another day to start your child's healing journey. Visit our website to learn more about the perfect storm and how we can best help. Schedule your initial consult and take that first step towards giving your child the gift of vibrant health. Because together we can navigate the storm and help your child thrive.